Gaza and the West Bank.
Come on, very fucking England. Very England, right? For fucking England, right? For England.
That was a good opening, wasn't it?
Can I just ask you to ignore the fascists if they come along, because we're not here to conflict with them.
Grab this because I need to wear this.
Calm down, everyone, please.
Just going to ignore them. We're going to carry on with our protest to remember the victims of Gaza. Just ignore the fascists. They have nothing to do with this. They're in favour of murdering children, so we'll just ignore them. We've just launched the Sunderland group of the Palestine Solidarity Campaign. We had a launch meeting recently with 56 people in attendance. We raised some money for Palestine and for the group to carry on. We're going to continue with demonstrations and meetings. We're going to build a movement in Sunderland in line with the national movement. There's groups springing up everywhere in support of Palestine. We ask people to boycott Israeli goods. You can look on the Palestine Solidarity Campaign website for more details, or we've got some leaflets on the table. Come and sign the petition. We've got a petition to ask the British government to end the trade in arms with Israel, because the British government to the shame are giving weapons to Israel to kill people in Palestine. So we want that to stop. We're going to have and a minute's silence also later on. We're going to read out the names of the victims as well. So if I can just ask you again to ignore these racist idiots that here walk by. Just ignore them and just listen to the speakers and we'll have a good demo. Keep it peaceful. Cheers.
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
From the rivers to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the rivers to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the rivers to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Good. You're on the right side if you're joining in with them.
Thanks very much for your support, Dad.
We've got to ignore the idiots that keep popping up.
We all know why we are here today. We all know and aware of what's happening in Gaza. But our government and Mr. David Cameron gives a damn about what's happening of these women and children getting killed or persecuted daily by the brutality of the Israeli government and its genocide. Britain does not need to be puppet of the America and be part of these crimes against humanity. Britain has always upheld
human rights, civil law by the supporting America and distancing itself from condemning the action of Israel. It is supporting these crimes against humanity. Do you know people in Gaza has no quality of life? 90% of the population has no clean water, very little to eat, no work, nowhere to go. It's like an open prison. They say Hamas is using innocent human shields. Anybody who has a little brain would know that. These people live in a tiny little settlement. One side is the sea, other side is the Egypt. And then rest is covered by Israel. Israel dropped warning bomb, giving 3 minutes for people to leave their home. And then they do the real bombing. So they expect civilians to run and hide in a place that there is nowhere to run in 3 minutes. What they are doing is a real massacre. What they are doing is a real massacre. It will take generations to wipe clean this hatred they have caused. Well, I think we should ignore what they are saying. We just get on with what we have here. Next best thing is to do, I think we should weaken the Israeli economy by boycotting their goods. If we boycott, it lets the people know that they are not forgotten. Justice of the cause is recognized. It sends that the world will not sit by while Israel flouts United Nations resolution. Israel cannot be allowed to act with impunity by boycotting Israeli products and supplies of Israel, such as Mark and Spencer's here and the McDonald's, who fund this Israeli genocide. We will put pressure on the Israel government and these multinationals to think twice about their moral obligation toward the humanity. Do we know the Chambers of Commerce last month they have supported 130 million donations given to the Israelis, and that goes to the massacre of the young innocent kids and children. Do you know 12 months old child, 2-year-old child, they're all getting killed by the Israelis. And as a conscious human being, it's our duty to do something about it. And that's why we are here about it today, to let everybody know that Israel is killing the innocent people, defenseless people of the Palestine. And we want you to support us and boycott the Israeli goods. Thank you very much for listening.
Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! From the rivers to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the rivers to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the rivers to the sea! Palestine will be free! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Right, now we'll be starting to read some of the names of who have passed away, been killed by the bombs, the guns of Israel. So please pay respect while you're listening to the names. Right, guys. Whoever
Freedom of speech, isn't it?
Striker. Rashid Yassin, 24, was killed in bombing Nusrati refugee camp in central Gaza. Mohammed Ayman Ashuri, 15, died in the same bombing. Musa Habib, 16, from Gaza City, was killed alongside with his 22-year-old cousin while in repair. Dunya Mehdi Hamid, 16, died in the same bombing. Muhammad Arif, 13, died in bombing in Shaib. Amir Arif, 10, died in the same bombing. Muhammad Malik, 18 months, who died in the bombing along with his mother and his young dad. Ibrahim Masin, 14, Shahar Hamid's son was killed in the same bombing. Mohammed Khalef al-Nassar, 4, was killed in the same bombing, arrived in hospital dead. Rashid al-Harhar, 30, was killed when a motorcycle was bombed. Abdul Rahman Jamal, 22. Mustafa Abu Mar, 20. Khalid Abu Mar, 23. Hamad Shahab, 37. Tariq Mahmoud Al-Haj, 18. Fatima Muhammad Al-Haj, 12. Natila Muhammad Al-Haj, 29. Saad Mahmoud Al-Haj, 17. Mahmoud Latif Al-Haj, 58. Ahmed Sadiq Al-Aslam, 24. Baha Abul Lal, 35. Salim Khan, 27. Ismail Hassan Abu Dama, 19. Hassan Auda Abu Dama, 75. Yasin Muhammad Mustaq, 4-year-old. Basim Abdul Rahman Khattab, 6-year-old.
We got about hours, so we finished by about half day.
Muhammad Munir Ashur, 25. Ghaliyat Deep Jabal Al-Ghanam, 7. Wasim Abd Al-Rizq Hassan Al-Ghanam, 23. Mahmoud Abd Al-Rizq Hassan Al-Ghanam, 26. Mazen Mustafa Aslan, 63. Muhammad Rabi' Abu Humaidan, 65. Hussein Al-Mamluk, 47. Nasir Rabi' Muhammad Samama, 49. Rami Abu Masad, 23. Muhammad Al-Samiri, 24. Anas Yusuf Kandil, 17. Yusuf Muhammad Kandil, 33. Dua Abu Sadi, 38. Ali Nabil Basil, 32. Ibrahim Nabil Umay, 30. Hassan Ahmed Abu Hud, 24. Ahmed Mahmoud Al-Balawi, 26. Ratib Sabahi Al-Sifi, 22.
Azmi Mahmoud Abid, 51. Idal Mahmoud Abu Al-Manish, 22. Suleiman Said Abid, 56. Hassan Ahmed Al-Masri, 25.
Okay, but if you want, I've got one place first.
Rafa'at Yusuf Ahmed, 36. Qazi Mustafa Harim, 62. Muhammad Adris Abu Jamil, 20. Yadif Yaqub Sakil, 25. Kasi Jamil Adwan Awda, 60. Muhammad Ahmad Basar, 90.
Now imagine the Israeli gave only 3 minutes to the Palestine in the Gaza city to move out. In 3 minutes, how could they move out? After 3 minutes, they started bombing the innocent civilians. Even United Nations schools, they did not spare the bomb that as well. There's no excuse. They have caused a massacre and a genocide. I think they should be brought to the court of law. Now I think our next speakers, if you would please.
You want him to say?
There's a
Free, free, Palestine! Can't hear you. Free, free,
Palestine!
free, free,
Palestine!
from the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Free, free!
Palestine!
I think a lot of people here, so the younger guys are expecting quite strong speech. I'm afraid I haven't prepared anything, so just bear with me. Let's start off first by just an insight on what's going on. And I mean, I hear a lot of people saying who's the problem, and you know, terrorists are the problem, and Hamas is the problem. I'll tell you what the problem is. The problem is the illegally occupied land. That's the problem. Now you imagine in Britain now you've been kicked out of your homes, right? You're second-class citizens in your own country, in your own land, right? On top of that, if your young boy, if your young 13-year-old boy, he commits a crime, right? And then the Palestinian 13-year-old Palestinian boy commits a crime, and the same crime is committed by an Israeli 13-year-old boy. The Israeli boy will be sent to a juvenile court, and the Palestinian to a military court. Now, where's the justice in that? We talk about human rights, but where is the human rights in that when there's two guys, same crime, two different kind of punishments? Where is the justice? Secondly, I would like to just, I mean, I hear a lot of people, which kind of upsets me, is, I read on Facebook the other day, someone said, I think it was about the Newcastle protest, someone said, oh, I'm putting up into the protest for the work. Someone else comments on it saying, oh, it wasn't all that anyway. I'd like to remind people, it's a protest, not a picnic. The only way you're going to get people here is if you invite people. We expect people to be there, yet we're too ashamed to invite people. And then we complain that, oh no, we haven't got much of a crowd here. Now, you hear another thing I would like to say is, there's a lot of people who are saying, I'm not taking sides, I'm staying neutral. Do you know what neutral is here? In this neutral is another word for turning a blind eye. That's what neutral is in this case. It's not, I'm staying peaceful, I'm on the side of peace. It's turning a blind eye, that's what it is. And remember, those Palestinian children, they're all crying and they're all sending curses down to everybody who is supporting their oppressors, and not just that, everybody who's turning a blind eye. How would you feel if your children were getting slaughtered and there are people out there who can help you, but they're just turning a blind eye, saying they're turning neutral? Now, also about the boycotting. I know it's hard. I mean, there's a lot of Israeli products and everything, and it's very hard to boycott everything. I understand that. But just ask yourself this question. All the lives of Israel is cheaper than your thirst for Coca-Cola. Is your hunger for McDonald's greater than the lives of the Palestinians? The sweater that you want from Marks and Spencer, is it really that important that you can, as Palestinian face eyes, is it really, is your thirst for Coca-Cola, is it bigger? So what we need to do here from today is, of course, we've had a turnout. Let's we all need to do our own part. You know what I mean? We need to do our bit. And our bit here would be next time that the protest here, all of us that are here today, we can bring at least 2 more people. Everybody here knows 2 people. Bring 2 people. And remember, it's not about who you know, it's about who they know. They'll bring another 2 people, and that's how we're going to have a mass movement. Not by just sitting there, sitting back and waiting for somebody else to get up. I just like to prepare a speech or anything like that. I'm just thinking of things as I do. Free! Free!
Palestine!
Right, we're going to bring the voice of our president. We can't even hear you. Free! Free!
Palestine!
Free! Free!
Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Free! Free!
Palestine!
In 1946, Palestine was a city and a town. People were very happy. Slowly, they don't have the city at this moment. It's under control by the Israelis. Now, Gaza city, Palestine, is like a big open prison. They cannot even get out of the prison themselves. And imagine, they are bombing young innocent people. I don't think we all like it. We want you to boycott their Israeli goods. I want to talk about the Coca-Cola, the lad was mentioned earlier on. Their Coca-Cola sales is kept down. So if we stop buying their product, they will come down and their economy will be shaking. Now let me tell you, they have changed the name of their product so that we don't understand what to buy. Instead of putting the 729 figure in their product, they put 781 or something like that. So we have to look for that, what we are buying. Thank you very much.
Free! Free! Palestine! Free! Free! Palestine! Free! Free! Palestine!
Just want to mention one more thing. For those who are really trying to boycott the Palestinian goods, there's an app from the App Store or the Google Play Store. It's called Boycott. B-U-Y-COT. Now this will enable you just to scan the product. It will tell you if it belongs to the Israeli occupation. So please, do try, because let you know, over the last month and a half, Israeli have suffered a loss of $8 billion due to these boycotts from various campaigns. So it just goes to show, if we put our effort into it, it does work. Please, please, do this. Boycott these Israeli goods and let's stop this massacring. If they don't have the fund, they won't be able to buy their goods or the weapons that is killing the Palestinian kids, children, women. Now, my son here, he's going to do a poem. So please, give him a warm hand of applause. And this comes from the heartbreak that he's seen what is happening to the kids, children and women. And this is the reason he's decided to come out here and do his bit for the people of Palestine.
Freedom for Palestine, freedom for Gaza, freedom for every child, mother and father who are being bombed by the bombs of Obama. A person that was tears while your person that was laughed at. Freedom for Palestine, freedom for Gaza, freedom for every child, mother and father who are being bombed by the bombs of Obama. A person that was tears while your person that was laughed at. Free Palestine and lay down your weapons. This is for the innocent souls that went to heaven. What happened in America at 9/11 happened in Palestine 24/7.
Free! Free! Palestine! Free! Free! Palestine! Free! Free! Palestine! Free! Free! Palestine!
You might think carrying a weapon makes you tougher, but in Palestine, kids carry weapons to protect the mother. I don't mean guns and bombs, I mean stones. You throw them at tanks with the tanks push their bones. You shoot against unarmed people with guns and drop bombs on bombs right in front of the sun. The one in court is being punished. I would support them. Killing the innocent, I would never support the Zionists are evil. Even the rabbis know the Zionists are crazy. We take life for granted, but they still a newborn baby. Freedom won't be achieved till they feel the same pain. Palestinians shout with tears pouring down like rain. Every word is a fact, not one was an opinion. When I say free Palestine, I'm talking for billions. Free Palestine, and lay down your weapons. This is for the innocent souls that went to heaven. What happened in America at 9/11 happens in Palestine 24/7.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
It's been footed by many, including the former. Let me see the bigger fifties of the stormer. That's not true, focus on social life. We don't show our husbands die overnight. Can you imagine if that was one of us? How this family all blown down to dust. Many being hated but not receive any aid, speaking of his life, being worth it just for some land. Those who drink from Starbucks surely don't understand. More Israeli goods being sold to more weapons, more bullets that kill Palestinians every second. Freedom won't be achieved till the feel the same thing. Palestinians are tears going down like rain. Every word is a fact, no one was in a meeting. When I say free Palestine, I'm talking for billions. Free Palestine, and lay down your weapons. This is for the innocent souls that went to heaven, because what happened in America at 9/11 happens in Palestine 24/7.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! From the rivers to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the rivers to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the rivers to the sea! Palestine will be free! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
I'd like to thank you all for coming. I think it's a brilliant turnout for our first demonstration. We've only been launched. Tell everybody you know about the next one, yeah? Get your email addresses on the petition sheet so we can let you know about future activities. First off, I want to say a little bit about our government, because what's happening in Palestine isn't just about Israel. It isn't just about the Zionist regime that's bombing innocent people in Palestine. It's about the backers of Israel. It's about the countries and the governments that support the Zionist regime in Israel. The British government being one of them. It's not the British people. The British people in general are not informed about what's going on in Palestine, but the government know very well what's happening. The government are in trading agreements with Israel. They arm Israel along with America, along with the American government. They give billions of pounds worth of weaponry to Israel every year. They trade with them routinely, and the corporations are involved in that. The likes of McDonald's and Marks and Spencer and Starbucks and Nestle, they're all complicit in the murder. So it's about taking on the corporations here, not just in Palestine. It's about taking on the British government and the American government, and about fighting back here in Britain by uniting people. Because there's a link from Palestine to Britain. What's happening here with the cuts, with the privatisation of the NHS, with the cuts to wages and services and jobs and pensions and benefits, that's all linked to what's going on in Palestine. It's all part of the same campaign to make poor people pay for the increase in profits of a rich minority. They want to make us all poor, and they're willing to murder people in the process. So the people in Britain, it's in their interest to unite with the Palestinians, to unite with the Palestine Solidarity Campaign, to operate together to oppose our British government and the Israeli government and the American government. We have everything to gain and nothing to lose but our chains. So, what can we do? I was expecting an applause there. Come on. Come on! Cheers, thank you. I feel better now. But what can we do? What can we do in Britain? Because we're not in Palestine. We have to fight back here. Well, together we can march on the streets, not just in Sunderland, but in all towns and cities. In the capital, mainly in London. We need to go down as a community on coaches down to the national demonstrations in London. We need to support strike action wherever it happens, whether it be the firefighters, the nurses, the civil servants, the teachers, whoever's on strike. We need to support that because that's all part of the same fight back to stop the cuts. If you stop the cuts, you stop the murder as well, or you go somewhere towards that. We have to fight back in every capacity, whether it's marching on the streets, striking in workplaces, or we're supporting the Palestinians by boycotting Israeli goods. Everything helps, and we need to do our bit, each and every one of us. We're all together, we're all part of the same movement, we're all part of the oppressed, and we're all Palestinians. Free, free, Palestine! Free, free, Palestine! Free, free, Palestine! Free, free, Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the free! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine! Palestine! Yes!
Another one gone.
Just going to be mentioning some more names. These are some more recent names of this. Hatim Abdurrahman Wahdan, 50, age 50, was killed in Jabalia. Sanuria Wahdan, 27, was killed in the same attack. Ismail Wail Al-Ghul, 60, was killed in Rafah alongside 8 of his family members. The whole family got wiped out. Asma Ismail Al-Ghul, Ismail's 22-year-old daughter, was killed in the same attack. Malik Wail Al-Ghul, age 5, and Wail's 5-year-old daughter was killed in the same attack. Atwa Suleiman Khattab, age 64, was killed in Rafah. Muhammad Atwa Khattab was killed in the same attack. Rimas Salim Al-Attar was killed in the same attack as well. Divine Suleiman Khattab was killed in the same attack. Does anybody here know how many people the Israelis have killed so far? No. On record, over 2,000. And that's on record. We don't know how many off record. Does anybody else want to read out a few names, by the way? Anybody? Read out.
Hold up.
Ahmad Abdul Karim Najib was killed in the same attack. Ragad Najib was killed in the same attack. Suhail Najib was killed in the same attack. Muhammad Sabri Abdullah, 41, was found at Al-Shifa Hospital. Hamad Khalil Al-Shifa was found in Kamal Idwan Hospital. Tahir Al-Aqab was found in Kamal Idwan Hospital. Ahmed Banat, 22, was killed in the same attack. Ashraf Mishal, 25, was killed in Rafah. Asim Muhammad al-Bahri, 8, was killed in Gaza. Sahih Talal Abu Mahsin, 23, was killed in Rafah. Asil Saleh Abu Mahsin, 18, was killed in the same attack. Ahmad Abdul Halim Muhammad al-Afdal, 26, was found in the same hospital. Ibrahim al-Rawi, 30, was found in Al-Shifa Hospital. Ibtisam al-Bakri, 38, was found in Al-Shifa Hospital. Abdul Nasir al-Jhub was found in Kamal Idwan Hospital. Muhammad Sabri Atullah, 21, was found in Al-Shifa Hospital. Rawan Ahmad al-Majdalawi, 7, was killed in northern Gaza. Muhammad Ahmad al-Majdalawi, 6, was killed in the same attack. Abdul Razak Abdel Hadi al-Majdalawi was killed in the same attack. Khalil Muhammad Ramadan Abdul Jabbar, 42, was killed in Rafah.
Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! From the rivers to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the rivers to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the rivers to the sea! Palestine will be free! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine!
Muhammad Ahmad Awadi, 12 was killed in Rafah. Amal Amjid Awah, 5 was killed in Rafah. Karam Mahal Tahar, 24, was killed in Rafah. 2 unknown. Fayez Ismail Abu Hamid, 34, succumbed to his wounds. Salah Ahmed Al-God, 22, succumbed to his wounds. Nidal Rayed Al-Wan, 12, succumbed to his wounds. Ibrahim al-Dawash, 10, was killed in an Israeli shelling of a mosque in North Gaza. Ahmed Nam Akbar, 22, was killed in Al-Qashia Hospital. Mahmoud Mohammed Saad Abu Adam was killed in Khan Yunis. Suleiman Sami Abu Hidam was killed in Syria. Mahmoud Khalid Abdul Hidam was killed in the same attack. Mab Saeed, 37, was killed in Al-Israq.
Nadil Muhammad Badran, 34. Abdullah Sulaiman Al-Madra, 56. Muhaymin Akram Al-Masdar, 19.
Right, we're going to end the demo now. Just want to say thank you.